Ball fans, and welcome back here to Crystal Lake. My name is Scott Gladstone. So excited that you all are joining me for Game 2 of the regional tournament battle here between MCC and Waubonsee. First pitch there is on the inside to the leadoff batter in Game 1, as well as now Game 2 for Waubonsee, Jory Peters. She swings on that one, back to Vermette, knocks it down, throws to first, and we have one gone here in the top of the first. Batting second is O'Malley Molk. She batted second in Game 1 as well. I can expect for most you would, or for both teams, probably not much changes to their lineup. Chloe Vermette is the starting pitcher here in Game 2, as has been customary for MCC. That one swung on over to third. Snell not able to make the play. Kotecki throws, and Kotecki gets it on target in time. Great job by Kotecki to back up her third baseman there, and two gone in the top of the first. I want to miss to start off this at-bat. And that one hits the zone there on Wyeth. Count is now even at 1-1. 2 outs here, top of the first. Waubonsee leads the series, the best of 3 series, 1-0. This is a must-win for MCC. This one floated to Vicky Schulte, and she grabs it 1-2-3, top of the first. MCC will get their first hacks of Game 2 when we come back for the bottom half of the inning. Back here, bottom of the first, 0-0 between Waubonsee and MCC. First pitch swinging from Pruitt, and Pruitt has that one through the left side for a base hit. So MCC just one pitch into their offensive half of the inning, and they already have 1/3 of the hits they got in game 1. Good sign for the Scots. First pitch there goes high to Spung. For Spung, good to see her back in the game in this game after she left game 1. Not only because of her bat, but also because of the length she has over there at first. Runner is going. The throw from the knees of Latcat, not enough to get there. She was not in a position to catch Pruitt there. It was called a strike. So Pruitt gets to second, but Spung's behind 1-2. Makes contact with that one, but it's fouled off between her legs there. Count will stay 1-2. 1-2 coming into Spung. Misses, counts now 2-2 to the MCC first baseman. The starting pitcher today for Waubonsee, Jessica Lowe, making her 13th start of the year, a 3.99 ERA, 47 strikeouts to 20 walks. This one in the dirt. Pruitt all over it, gets to third, and I think she read that one so quickly that'll probably go down as a stolen base for her. That's what I'll give it right now. We'll see what it officially goes down at. Doesn't matter. 3-2 coming into Spunk. She makes contact with that one, and it's juggled and thrown over to first. It is in time. Correction, it's not in time over there. Had that one blocked my view, probably was blocked from your view as well. But it's safe over there after the juggle, and Pruitt comes home to score, more importantly, to make it 1-0. It'll be an RBI definitely for Spung, but most likely an E6 on that play. And good read once again by Pruitt. See why she was a second-team All-Region selection. Good prowess in the field, good bat to get on, but also great base running that we saw in that series as well. Now Chloe Vermette, the pitcher, has a 1-1 count. One nothing MCC. This one's looped over the head of the second baseman O'Malley Molk, and so MCC right away comes out firing, putting the ball in play, base running hard. And after that base hit, they got 2 hits and 1 run after 3 batters, no outs. Spung's on second, Vermette's on first, and Snell steps up to the plate. She squares to bunt, pulls back, and we'll see that one hit the inside corner of the strike zone. Counts now 0-1 from Lowe versus Snell. And that actually, the hit that I said was, I believe, an error on Spung, actually got scored right now as a hit by her. But that one floats out to center field, and it is caught by the center fielder. For 1 away. This one swung on, well-struck ball, but foul. As Kateki, in the bottom of the 7th of the last game, she had a really well-struck ball that went off the fence. It was all in a losing effort, but it was a big double to maybe spark some life into MCC. She's moved up in the lineup after that big swing from her in a key situation. That one will hit the zone, but she's behind 0-2 here. Swung on, dribbler to short, and the shortstop O'Reilly's just going to flip to Wyeth for the force at third. 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. Vermette moves up to second. Kotecki on first after that fielder's choice. Now Peyton Atwater steps in with 2 gone, 2 on. 1-0 MCC leads here in the bottom of the first of game 2 of this series. Big swing miss there from Atwater. Lowe's thrown 17 pitches here in the first inning. The 0-1. That one's up the middle, but good movement by O'Malley Molk. She grabs it. She taps second for the unassisted fielder's choice to end the first inning. But an RBI infield single from Mackenzie Spung makes it 1-0 MCC as we head to the second. First pitch here in the second inning is a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Chloe Vermette out for her second inning work. She sees a foul ball there. Count is now 1-1. That was just her 10th pitch. As right now it's a pitcher on pitcher battle. Jessica Lowe stepping in for her first plate appearance of this game, too. That one skips in the dirt. Gets by the catcher, Karzuski, but doesn't matter. Nobody's on base. 2-1 is the count. Misses just high, 3-1. If we do get a walk here, it would be the first walk of the day, and we've already played 7 full innings. Scratch at 8 with the first one. So that one will miss, and it is the first walk of the day for anybody, period, including game 1. Up steps the shortstop, Janine O'Reilly. She's got a runner on first now in low with no outs. Comes out swinging, fouls back the first pitch. She throws. She sees. 0-1, no outs. MCC leads 1-0 here, top of the second. And the 0-1 coming in from Vermette to O'Reilly. Krasuski has to slide hard over to block that one, but she does successfully. 1-1 is the count now. That one swung on. Over to first. Spung, hits for one. The throw over to second. And Kotecki, the problem there was she had it in plenty of time. But the reason is because of the tap of first there. That had to be a tag on the runner low. I think Kotecki was unaware of that. And so even though she was well on the bag ahead of low sliding in, it was not enough for the double play because she didn't get that tag down. So low on 2 straight ground outs has advanced all the way to third base. 2 outs here, runner on third. That one will hit the zone, count goes 0-1. Catcher Latka hits that over to Schulte, and a great play by Schulte, and throws to first for out number 3. A little bit of a web gem there on the 4-3 ground out to end the inning. So the lead-off walk gets stranded at third. It's still 1-0 MCC as we head to the bottom of the second. Vicky Schulte leads off the bottom of the second here. She sees a called strike in the zone. Count goes 0-1 on Schulte. Bottom of the second, 1-0 MCC leads Waubonsee here. Game 2 of a potential 3-game series. Late swing there from Schulte. Has her fooled and has her behind 0-2. 0-2 is the count with no outs. This one popped up over to third, but Wyeth will be called off by O'Reilly. 1 gone after O'Reilly snags it from her shortstop position. 1 out, bottom of the second. MCC leads 1-0. Kelly Warren will step up into the left-handed batter's box. Infield in. That one hits the zone on the slap hitter, Warren. Oh, 1 out. Drops down, more of a bunt than a slap there, and now she's behind 0-2. 0-2 coming into Warren now. Protects the plate, fouls that one back. She'll see another 0-2. Coming in. Called strike 3 on the lower part of the plate. And 2 are gone here in the bottom of the second. Catcher Karczewski steps in now. That one hits the zone on Karczewski. 0-1 now. There's another called strike as Lowe not afraid to come out targeting the zone here in this second inning. She came in hitting the zone pretty well in the first inning. The problem was MCC came back and hit it pretty well right back. Waste pitch goes up and away. Counts now 1-2 with 2 outs. Outfield from left to right for Waubonsee is Rule, Sandusky, and Peters. Infield is Wyeth at third, O'Reilly at short, O'Malley Molk at second, Tranter at first. That one swung on a well-hit ball over by Wally Warner, the first base coach and head coach for MCC. Does a little limbo out of the way of it. And Latka is behind the plate once again for Waubonsee. 1-2. Misses just a little bit high there. Two, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Deuce is wild. Pitch coming in. Misses up and in. Latka left it there an extra second to try and frame it. Now 3-2 as Karczewski's worked all the way back from 0-2. Jessica Lowe stepping in. And that one will miss, so Karczewski has worked a 2-out walk. Pruitt, who has scored the game's only run, steps in to flip over the lineup card for the first time. 1 for 1 with that single through the left side of the infield. And now the 0-0 into Pruitt. That one will hit the zone. Counts 0-1. Low, very close to getting a 1-2-3 inning. Instead, she's back out here having to do some work again. 0-1 swung back and putting the glove up and making the snag is Low. A well-struck ball back at the pitcher, but an even better play to get the inning over with. Still 1-0 MCC as we head to the third. The batter up to lead off the top of the third for Waubonsee is number 2, Sarah Sandusky. One of the Chiefs that we did not see in Game 1, Sandusky out of Genoa, Illinois. This season, Sandusky's batting .238 with 3 home runs, 3rd on the team, and 12 RBIs. First pitch is a ball there to her. The 1-0 will go high as well. Counts now 2-0. In the zone there, counts now 2-1. That one just misses inside, and now it's 3-1. Hitters count for Sandusky versus Vermont. Vermont only thrown 23 pitches. And second straight inning, she has a leadoff walk against her. And up will step the left fielder today, the final batter in the starting lineup for either side that we haven't seen, and it's number 22, Haley Rule. That one hits the zone, but a steal attempt is successful by Sandusky. Sandusky is not afraid to try and swipe a base on you. She has 26 now this season, only been caught once. Counts now 0-2 after that foul ball. Last inning, Waubonsee got the leadoff batter aboard on a walk. She was able to get to second on a ground out, third on a ground out, and then a ground out ended the inning and left her stranded there. But right now, with no outs, getting a runner to second, especially with the speed of Sandusky, big for Waubonsee. Down by just 1 run here in the third. They had to come from behind effort in Game 1. This one's fouled off. 10th pitch of the inning already for Vermont. Heat definitely going to play a factor here. So that one swung on. And the throw over to first is in time, but the bigger matter is that Sandusky able to move up on the throw over to first there. And so now a sacrifice in play, but maybe you won't need it as they got their leading batter to the plate here in Peters. For Waubonsee, 1 out, runner on third, and 1 will miss. This one's dribbled over to third. Snell will throw to first. Great job by the MCC third baseman to give the quick glance at Sandusky, keeper to stand at third, and now a sacrifice opportunity taken off the board. And they won't need the sacrifice there as a base hit ties this ball game. Sandusky comes home, and O'Malley Molk has equalized this ball game at 1 apiece. That one swung on, and that one's into left field. 2 straight base hits. Taylor Wyeth is over to first. She advances O'Malley Molk to second. So some 2-out trouble brewing a little bit right now for MCC. Jessica Lowe, her first time up, walked and was stranded at third. That was just last inning. Called strike there to start off her at-bat versus Vermet. Low on the season, the pitcher, 341 batting average at the plate. 4 home runs, second on the team, only behind Jory Peters. That one hits the zone again. Counts now 0-2 with 2 outs. O'Reilly sits on deck. Tranter's in the hole. 0-2. Low and on the inside, right in the dirt, and a good job to lunge at that and keep that one in front of her and in the glove by Karczewski. 1-1 ball game here. Waubonsee MCC tied. 1-2 is the count to Low. She swings on that one, loop to short, and Kateki gets under it for out number 3. But the RBI single from O'Malley Molk means that we got a tie ball game here and another exciting one in the Region 4 tournament. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 3rd. Back here, bottom of the 3rd, it is 1-1 between the MCC Scouts and the Waubonsee Chiefs. Mackenzie Spung leads off this half inning. And she goes swinging on the first pitch, and Lowe is down to grab it. We've seen a couple great plays by Lowe in the pitching circle, and yet again, comes up big with the glove there, gets one away in the bottom of the 3rd on just one pitch. Up steps the pitcher, Chloe Vermet. She swings hard on that one. That one's going to be through the 56 hole there, and a base hit by Chloe Vermet. 2 at-bats, both swinging on the first pitch. This one is a single. Vermet's on. Bailey Snell up now, 0 for 1 in the 2nd game here today. Seen a pretty heavy shift numerous times from Waubonsee, and right now is no different. O'Malley Molk all the way over in the gap, but this is going to come over in foul territory to Wyeth, who makes the grab in the grass in front of the MCC dugout. Kerrigan Kateki now up. Kateki grounded into a fielder's choice her first time up. Hit it to short, and it was flipped to 3rd to get out the lead runner, Spung. That one swung on. That one's a rocket right to 3rd base, so Vermet gets a base hit. But other than that, it was, I believe, a 4-pitch inning there. We will be right back for the top of the 4th. Back here, top of the fourth. First pitch swinging, and a foul ball there from Janine O'Reilly. O'Reilly 0 for 1 today, grounded out to first. Two hits for Waubonsee today, but they do have that one run. McHenry, 4 hits and 1 run to show for it. Swing and a miss there, and O'Reilly's behind 0-2. 40th pitch of the day for Vermont. That one hits her right heel there. A little bit of a grimace from her, but she's jogging down to first base all right, it seems. And now Kayla Tranter. Third straight inning in which the leadoff batter for Waubonsee has reached via a free pass, a walk the past two, and a hit by pitch there. Foul ball makes it 0-1 on Tranter. Looking over O'Reilly, still grimacing a little bit on that first. Oh, 1 now. Misses inside, counts now 1-1. I want to go high now, 2-1 in favor of Tranter versus Vermont. Tranter grounded back to the pitcher her first time up. That one swung on, laced down the third base line. Only going to be a single as Atwater's there to cut it off. But 2 on with no outs here, top of the fourth. Go ahead and run sitting at second base now. Ronnie Latka grounded out to second her first time up. That was the great play by Vicky Schulte, who laid out to make the snag and then flipped to first. Now we just get a sacrifice bunt here, and Schulte will make the putout over at first, but O'Reilly moves up to third. Tranter moves up to second. Looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Sarah Sandusky. Maybe we'll get a pinch runner, actually. There will be a pinch runner here. Morgan Kiefer steps in to be the runner at second, adding some wheels there on a possible base hit by Sarah Sandusky here. O'Reilly at third. With 1 out, we do have the possibility for a sacrifice play here. And O'Reilly at third, representing a go-ahead run. First pitch to Sandusky goes high. Count is 1-0. On deck is Rule for Waubonsee. 1-1 is the score. Top of the fourth. 1 out. Runners on second and third for the Chiefs. That one hits the zone. Counts now 1-1 for Sandusky. Sandusky scored the lone run of this game for Waubonsee after walking her first time up, but she's behind 1-2 now. 1-2, 1 out. Runners on second and third. The pitch swung on and missed.
Okay, you got 2 now, got 2.
Big at-bat from Vermont there, who dispels the chance at a sacrifice, but still danger brewing on second and third. And now they'll be running on contact. That pitch misses just high to Haley Rule. Haley Rule 0 for 1 today. She struck out, but it was a drop third strike that forced a run forced to throw over to first. And that one hits the zone. Count is 1-1 now with 2 outs. And that drop third strike to force the throw over to first did allow Sandusky to move up to third, where she later scored from. That one swung on to short. Schulte field. Schulte throws, and Schulte gets the out to Spung. Runners get to second and third with 1 out, but MCC gets out of the jam. Still 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's Atwater, Schulte, and Warren due up here. 6, 7, 8 for MCC. First pitch into Atwater there is a one-hitter in fair territory. We were having a gnarly backspin on that bunt attempt. Was fielded really well off the backspin by Latka. Just goes down as a sort of funky strike. 0-1 is the count now to Atwater. Another bunt attempt. This one popped up. Latka will field the pop-up bunt. 1 gone in the bottom of the 4th. Up now is Vicky Schulte. Schulte 0 for 1. Earlier today, hit one up in the air that was caught by O'Reilly at short. First pitch he sees goes high. Count is 1-0. Swings on that one. Chasing over and not able to make the play is the third baseman Wyeth. Counts now even 1-1. That one was out of the reach of Wyeth. 1-1, 1 out, 1-1 game here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch to Schulte. In the zone. Called strike 3 by the home plate umpire. Then he realized that was only the second strike. So a little bit of a mulligan for Schulte here. Maybe thought that she screwed up the strike count, and now the umpire not calling strike 3 there as that one missed. 2-2, 1 out to Schulte, Lowe's 45th pitch of her outing here. Swung on, that one floated. O'Malley Monk backing up, but it will be Peters coming in from right field to make the snag. Now it's Kelly Warren stepping up. Infield pinching in, preparing for the slap play here. They're going to get exactly that. Then Warren kind of moved out of the way of it. Mostly protecting herself, but still made contact with the bat just a little bit. Goes down as a foul ball. Counts 0-1. Even also the outfield. You can see maybe Peters there standing essentially where second baseman stands. The outfield comes way in as well with Warren. She could have her pull one and slap one over their heads. It has all sorts of extra bases written over it. That one will miss. Counts now 1-2 with 2 outs. Not looking to do so in general. She has a downward trajectory on her swing and pretty much puts it into the ground immediately off contact almost every time. Does that right there. Hits it over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly throws, and it is out just in time over at first base. 1-2-3 inning. We head to the 5th. Still 1-1 between the Scots and the Chiefs. The leadoff batter for Waubonsee is the leadoff batter for the inning. Joy Peters, 0-2 today, steps in. First pitch on the inside. Count goes 1-0. 2 ground outs for Peters in this contest. And that one will miss as well. She's ahead 2-0. Right now, Chloe Vermette trying to avoid the 4th straight inning that starts with her allowing the leadoff batter to reach on a free pass. That one will hit the strike zone. Counts 2-1. She had a walk to start the 2nd, a walk to start the 3rd, and a hit by pitch to start the 4th. That one swung on, gonna go foul. Peters, sophomore out of Oswego. Already mentioned plenty of times today, leads this squad in batting average. That one fouled back for Peters to stay alive. Not just that, she also leads in home runs with 6 on the year. Has some pop in her bat to lead it off. Swings on that one, gets over top of it, almost beats it out, does beat it out. Just too much of a slow roller over to Katecki. Didn't put enough juice on it to get it over to first. And Peters got power, got speed, got contact. Great leadoff batter to have. And she is aboard to start the 5th. Called strike 2. Start the at-bat with O'Malley Mulk. She's behind 0-1, but a successful steal by Peters. And this one will be over to Schulte at second. Schulte throws to first for out number 1. Peters advances to third on it. And now a sacrifice can get her home and could possibly put Waubonsee in front. This one swung on, floated to Schulte, and scratched that with the sacrifice. Now they're going to need a base hit or something that isn't an out to keep this inning alive. First pitch in the zone there to Lowe, the pitcher, trying to help her cause right now. Would do exactly that, would put her squad ahead with a base hit. Swings on that one, and it goes into fair territory. And great fielding by the catcher, Karczewski. Realized it was right on the line. Pick that ball up, throw it to first, get out of a jam again. Peters stranded on third. We're still tied as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Back here, bottom of the fifth, Kelly Karczewski leads it off against Jessica Lowe, who will throw her 50th pitch of the game. She had a couple long innings to start this game in the first and the second. She's supposed to cruise really quickly. As Karczewski's going to drop down a bunt. Lowe's going to be forced to throw over to first, and it is just in time to get the MCC catcher one gone on that bunt there, as that was a trap of the ball between the ground and the dirt. Almost worked out. Wasn't the easiest of plays for Lowe, but it goes down all the same 1-3 bunt to get one away in the bottom of the fifth. Leadoff batter, Caitlin Pruitt is up. First pitch in the zone from Lowe. Pruitt scored the lone run of this game for MCC when she singled in the bottom of the first. And Spung drove her across. That was in the dirt. Counts 1-1, one out, bottom of the fifth. MCC and Waubonsee are tied at one apiece. 1-1. That one swung on, cracked to center field. Camping under it is Sandusky for out number 2. Well struck, but right at the Chiefs center fielder, and we got 2 gone here, bottom of the fifth. Spung 1 for 2. Did get a single there that drove Pruitt across. And this one will miss. Count is 1-0. Swung on to O'Reilly. And O'Reilly throws to first. 1, 2, 3. We head to the 6th. Still 1-1 between the Scots and the Chiefs. Back here, top six. Janine O'Reilly will lead off. Tranter and Latka do up this inning as well. O'Reilly's been really solid at short all day. And now trying to spark something here. Score line is even all the way across. Both sides, 1 run on 4 hits and no errors. First pitch into O'Reilly. Misses in the dirt. Counts 1-0. Here, no outs. We're in the top of the 6th inning between MCC and Waubonsee. Situation is dire for the Scots. Need to win this contest to keep their season alive. That one in the zone. Count is 1-1. MCC lost game 1 to Waubonsee, 4-2. Late swing there from O'Reilly. She's behind 1-2 now.
Confidence.
Vermette sets and fires. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 there. So for the first time since the first inning, Vermette's able to get the leadoff batter out, and now she'll see Kayla Tranter with 1 out here, top 6. Thought about swinging, didn't swing, hit the zone. Great drop ball there. Top part of the zone. Looked like it was going high until it didn't. That one swung on, stung foul. And now 0-2 after Vermette's 70th pitch.
Nice pitch, Chloe.
Late swing. Count stays 0-2 after she fouls that one back. Another 0-2 with 1 out coming here, top 6. Swung on and levitated out of play down the third base line. Tranter stays alive to see another 0-2. And will not see another as that one is swung on and missed. 2 down in the top of the 6th, and Ronnie Latka, the catcher, will step in. Sack bunt, her last time up. First pitch from Vermette. Misses low. Count is 1-2. That one in the zone, now even at 1-1. Vermette, the only other time she got the first 2 batters out, that was the top of the 1st, and that was her only 1-2-3 inning of the day. That one misses high. Count is 2-1 now. 2-1, 2 outs, top of the 6th. 1-1 between MCC and Waubonsee. This one hit to Schulte at second. Schulte fields and throws. And out number 3, a 1-2-3 inning. Worked by the Scots. They get a chance at the plate. The bottom of the 6th. 3, 4, 5 for MCC due up this half inning, bottom of the 6th. Both teams trying to find one run, and both teams realize that one run could very well be the difference. First pitch hits Vermette on the foot, and she will reach on the free pass to start off this half inning. Go ahead run on the base pass for MCC. Bailey Snell will bat now. Bailey Snell strokes that one fair down the left field line. Gets all the way to the wall, and holding at third is Vermette. And a double from Bailey Snell puts runners on second and third. No outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Kotecki now up in a big situation. Lowe gets the sign, pitches it in. That one will hit the zone, called strike. Count is 0-1. No outs here, bottom of the 6th. 1-1 is the score. Snell on second, Vermette on third. Missing, count goes to 1-1. Kotecki on the season, limited action, but coming into this series, 400 batting average. 2 doubles on the year for her, one of them in game 1 of this series in the bottom of the 7th. That one will miss. Now it's 3-1 to Kotecki. A ball loads the bases. A strike pushes the count full. And a ball it will be. The bases loaded for Peyton Atwater. Last time up, Peyton Atwater bunted it up in the air, and right now Wally Warren, the MCC coach, is going to call time and have a quick conversation with Peyton Atwater. On deck is Vicky Schulte. Gilly Warren's in the hole for MCC. See what type of situation they get, but right now Atwater, an absolutely huge at-bat for the McHenry native. Bases loaded, no outs. The pitch. Skips in the dirt. Great block by Latka behind the plate. One out, no outs. This one's hit, and it is foul down the third base line. Good loud call by the home plate umpire. Much better position to make that call than I am. Definitely would have been enough. I don't know. Maybe Wyeth would have been able to grab a hold of that one and try and make a throw home for a force. Doesn't matter now, 1-1. That one swung on, lined over to third. Wyeth makes the snag and makes the tag on third. Vermette just a little bit too far off, and so Vermette's doubled off, and all of a sudden it goes bases loaded, no outs, to first and second, 2 outs. Just like that with a double play. 5 unassisted double play. In the zone there to Vicky Schulte. She's behind 0-1. Swings on that one, dribbled over to Wyeth. Wyeth fields, Wyeth throws, and it is in time over at first. Bases loaded, no outs, and nothing to show for it from MCC. We go to the 7th, just like game 1, tied between the Chiefs and the Scots. It's Sarah Sandusky to lead off the top of the 7th here. In game 1, it was the top of the 7th where Waubonsee struck for 2 runs, and those were the decisive 2 runs. Gives them the 1-0 lead here. And if they're able to get one across here, those 2 runs, plus whatever they get in this inning, could be the difference in this series to send them to the next round of the regional tournament. But they got to take care of the task at hand first. An 0-1 pitch coming in, swung on, lifted out to right field. Warren does a good job of tracking that one down in the right center gap, and 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Haley Rule, number 9 batter in the lineup. Steps in, 0 for 2 today is Rule. Struck out and grounded out. First pitch there, fouled all the way out, and might be out on the highway. Good contact made with it to lift it up and over the Waubonsee dugout. 0-1 now coming in. That one will miss, counts now 1-1. One swung on, it's going to be foul. Now it's 1-2 with 1 out here, top 7, 1-1 between MCC and Waubonsee. Bases empty right now for Haley Rule, the Waubonsee left fielder. That one swung on, lifted out to center field. Pruitt's there, and Pruitt makes the play on that one. 2 flyouts this inning, 2 gone in the top of the 7th. The lineup card flips over in the top of this Waubonsee lineup, so dangerous. Jory Peters, 1 for 3 today. 2 ground outs, then an infield single to short as well. This one is hit foul down the third base line. It tucked inside the bag there, though. Could have been lots of trouble for MCC. Instead, count just goes 0-1. Swung on up the middle, base hit. For Peters, go ahead run is on the base pass now for the Chiefs. O'Malley Molk has been clutch pretty much all day for the Chiefs. Steps in now, 1 for 3 in this game, including a single into right field. Peters will take second base, but Krasuski doesn't care that much about Peters. Just trying to deal with the batter at hand with 2 outs. That one swung on over to short, and it's fielded by Katecki. She tags Peters for out number 3. MCC's got a tie game, a chance to win it in the bottom of the 7th. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back here in the bottom of the 7th, MCC gets a run across. They win this. They send us to game 3. That is also planned to happen today, and the pace at which these first 2 games have gone by, looks like we'll have no problem getting that in before darkness. Kelly Warren leads us off, and she will foul that one down the first base line. Count goes 0-1. Infield in, outfield in. Against Warren here. We will have a pinch hitter up next, as Haley Barnes is planning on pinch hitting for the number 9 batter, Krzyzewski. Get there in a second, though. 0-1 first. Swung on, foul ball. Counts now 0-2 for the slap hitter Warren. Oh, 2 no outs. 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 7th. That one will miss. Counts 1-2. One, two. Swung on. That one lifted in the air, but the out of position, in theory, O'Reilly there to lunge and make that grab. Would have been a tough play, but would have got by her glove. Great job by the shortstop to lunge and make the play. One away here, and we do have that pinch hitter I mentioned. Barnes will step in to try and add some juice to this lineup before we flip over the lineup card. Krzyzewski surely coming back at catcher, but this one will miss low and away. Count is 1-0 with one out. Pruitt on deck, Spung in the hole. Pruitt is the only run of the day for MCC, of the game, I should say. They scored 2 in the first, and those 2 that were scored in the first were off the bat of this batter right here, Barnes. She had a 2-run homer over the left center field wall in game 1. And now the 2-0. That one will miss. 3-0 coming in. Low trying to not give anything for Barnes to hit because she saw that power just as everybody else did in game 1. 3-0 coming in to Barnes. And it'll miss. Oh, I guess one of those was called a strike there. 3-1 coming in to Barnes. That one will hit. Now it's a full count to Barnes coming in this clutch pinch hitting scenario. Swung on, foul down the third base line. Will do a payoff pitch again. The Waubonsee pitchers have been so disciplined in their control. No walks in game 1. They did have a hit by pitch, and it was on Barnes in game 1. Only 2 walks and a hit by pitch by Lowe in this second game. Still really solid. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That one will hit Barnes, but not until it hit her bat first. So we'll do another payoff pitch. Barnes still feeling that one. A little bit. Three-two, swung on, looped out of play. Just a little bit too far for Tranter to run, and payoff pitches have been so fun already. Let's do it one more time. 3-2, 1 out, bases empty, 1-1 ball game, bottom of the 7th here between Waubonsee and MCC. The payoff pitch. Swung on, foul again, and if Barnes already hit herself on a foul ball, and right there she hit her on-deck player, Pruitt, with the foul ball. And I think she's okay. just like for Barnes, a rub some dirt on it moment. And I think you're going to need a little bit more than that to take Pruitt out of it. She's smiling in the on-deck circle. Another 3-2. 10th pitch of the at-bat coming. 3-2, 1 out. Bases loaded. Low looking for the punch-out pitch. That one swung on, and another well-hit ball. We're going to go to an 11-pitch at-bat. I mentioned right away when we introduced Jessica Lowe, the starting pitcher in Game 2 for Waubonsee. She's not a big punch-out pitcher. Doesn't have huge K numbers. And that one is a fair ball, finally, from Barnes. She gets on to first, gets that one through the left field, or through the gap between short and third. And she will stand on first now. No pinch runner coming in for her. But she represents the winning run. Pruitt steps up. Pruitt sees that one go in. Counts 1-0. Pruitt 1 for 3 today. She singled on her first at-bat of this ball game and scored the only run of the ball game for MCC. Swings on that one, inched forward. Does she have the speed to beat it out? She does. It's safe over at first, and more importantly, it keeps 1 out on the board. For the Scots, it pushes the tying run, or the winning run, to second base now. That one, not hard contact on it, but just got that forward spin on it. And goes down as an infield single. Tough play for Lacka, who has been stellar behind the plate thus far. First pitch to Mackenzie Spung, swung on and missed. Spung scored. Pruitt on an infield single all the way back in the first since then, and has grounded out twice. 0-1, 1 out, winning run at second for MCC. That one will miss low. Counts now 1-1. That one swung on over to second. They'll throw and get Pruitt out, but Spung will leg it out, so it just goes down as a fielder's choice there for 6. 2 outs. And the starting pitcher here in Game 2, who is 2 for 2 today, hit by pitch and 2 singles. Vermette trying to push the winning run across. Called strike to start off Chloe Vermette's at-bat. Pitcher versus pitcher battle here. If she's able to get the winning run in Barnes across, we go to a Game 3. If not, we go to extras. 0-1, 2 outs, runners on first and third. Swung on. Hit to short, bobbled, and not in time to second. That's the ball game, I think. As Spung is able to leg that one out, and it's game over, but nobody is reacting as much. It is a walk-off error, I believe, is what it will go down as. A walk-off E6, as that one was hit to O'Reilly at short, who's played a stellar 2 games thus far. She fumbled it just a little bit, tried to flip it to second, and it was just a little bit late to get Spung for a force at second. Barnes at third scored, and in a quite weird walk-off way, we will get a Game 3. it's a tough way to end it because it's not as climactic as a walk-off home run or at least a walk-off base hit, but it does the trick to win the game for MCC, and it does the trick to force a Game 3 between these two squads. We've seen a lot of really good softball today, but you got to tip your cap to Haley Barnes. The pinch hit single there with one out and the ability to get all the way around and score that winning run.
It won't charge, but at least we'll hold it back. Possibly.
The winning pitcher is Chloe Vermette, who doesn't even get an RBI for that walk-off victory, but she gets a lot of credit for what she did at the plate, or what she did in the circle. 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run against her, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. And on the other side, for Lowe, a tough way to lose it. Only 1 earned run, as obviously with that error being the difference, she does not get that winning run counting as earned against her. Only 1 strikeout and 2 walks for her. But it's a game of inches, and a late hop that caused some trouble for O'Reilly at short is the difference in this contest, and also the close play at second where Spung didn't even slide in there. Maybe thought she was caught dead to rights initially, and wow, it was a close play at second. That ended this ball game. We'll play one more, so don't go anywhere. Click that third link, and the Scots and the Chiefs will play one more for a chance to advance to the next round of the regional tournament. It's a beautiful day for more softball. I'll take a quick break, and that link will go live when we get Game 3 started up here in just a few minutes. So great to have you with me, and we hope to see you shortly.